Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you one of the most hidden, most powerful underground methods to find your exact ideal customer using AI, and basically what I like to call scary AI personalization. In case it's your first time watching, my name is Saad, and I've scaled my system agency to over $80,000 a month in about 8 months using AI and automation and no-code tools like May.com. I went from a bouncing background to freelancing to running a 7-figure agency. So the goal of this channel is to show you exactly how you can build and sell these sales systems from $3,000 all the way to $10,000 and basically build a profitable sales agency and achieve financial freedom and live the life that you want. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to scope the project together. I'm also going to show you the platforms that you're going to need. We're also going to build it from scratch. And at the end, I'm also going to show you exactly how to sell this because at the end of the day, you want to sell these systems and basically make money. I'm also going to include the free blueprint in description like always. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a platform called Exa AI. Right? And Exa AI is where we're going to find our ideal buyers that are interested in our current offer. I'm going to explain to you in details later on, but we're going to use Exa AI, and the data that we're going to get is basically going to be full name. That's also going to be company description. It's also going to be another thing is going to be so we have the full name, company description, and the company name. So these three things are more than enough to have a crazy personalized outreach, and I'm going to show you how. You can add more enrichment that you like you can add anything that you want. You can add the company headcount. You can add basically if you want to find their hiring manager, if you want to find a certain role that it is working in that company. So you can add whatever you want. You could look for the job title exactly where it was located. For example, if they posted like a job, let's say they are hiring for sales or hiring for a job, you could say, where did they post that they are hiring for sales? Is it either their website? Is it Indeed, LinkedIn? So anything really. And Exa is just going to find that exact data for you, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So now that we have this, so we have the full name, company description. The second thing we're going to do is basically we're going to try to find the email of the decision maker. Now it's very easy because we have the full name and we have the company name. So we're going to use a platform called Find Email. That's going to basically take in the full name and basically the company name or the company website, because by default, Exa is going to give us the company website. And we're basically going to use Find the Email to find the decision maker's email so we can basically reach them out. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And then since we have now the email, we're going to basically add all of this, add to instantly. Sorry guys, I'm just getting used to this tablet so I can explain to you guys how this works, especially working with 2 monitors. So just apologies, I'm getting better. So add to instantly, and instantly is basically our cold email software that we're gonna basically add our leads to, company names, etc., all the data, the personalization, and we can have a very, very personalized outreach where you can basically land meetings like 5 to 7 meetings like a week. And so let's go ahead and get started with this. So the first thing is I'm going to go to Exa, and let me walk you guys through what Exa is. So basically Exa is like the best way to find highly targeted lead lists, right? Or buyers in our case, right? So I can just type in anything like defense startups based in New York, LinkedIn profiles of people who have both English and design experience. So what are some new rocket propulsion ideas? Was the big news today. So I can essentially look for lead lists, whatever I want. And they have this thing called websets. So webset is pretty interesting. So it's basically like a clay, but better, right? So I can look for any company, people, articles, anything, and I can basically build my perfect list. For example, I was just looking through this yesterday. So I was looking for companies, startups hiring for sales in 2025. And essentially, I've managed to find these companies. And the cool part about it is they also give you reasoning. So AI is going to look through every single thing. It's going to look through billings of Exa embeddings and it's going to give you why this company is hiring for sales. So we're like, Like how am I so sure? So the information provided indicates that Bravado is actively involved in matching sales professions with companies looking to hire. So the homepage states, explore new roles of companies we have personally vetted for high competition. So these are all basically reasons for you to use Exa. So company brief description, we have the job type, the job source, so every single thing. So I'm not affiliated with these guys. Hopefully I would be in the next future, just because I love this platform and I've been using it, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So here are examples of lead lists that I have here. So companies, AI industry, school profiles. So basically you can find any single thing that you want, the full name, etc., etc. And the amazing part about it, again, is you can click on add enrichment just like Clay, and then essentially all I have to do is basically just type in what I want. So I can just look for founder, and then they're gonna basically like do the entire prompt engineer for me. Is going to say, hey, identify the name of the founder associated with this entity. So AI is doing every single thing. So this is like the new wave of AI and automation that we can basically automate our entire lead generation. And it would be interesting to look back at this video or like this channel in the future. And then we're going to see who actually capitalized on the AI automation wave, because as you guys can see, it's so easy to find buyers, and companies are more likely to use AI and these platforms to basically automate their entire lead generation. Because at the end of the day, automations and AI, like the real juice of AI and automation is automating lead generation and actually customers, because most companies only care about customers. Like, I can't stress this enough. So even if you build automations, or like, there's a lot of creators that show you how to build automation, but what is the end result? Is it a book meeting? Is it a client? Is it money in my bank account? If it's not, then it's just noise, in my opinion. So now I'm going to show you guys how to basically build a list. So all I have to do, for example, I can just type in startups in the US, hiring for sales roles, right? In terms of results, you can basically have up to 1,000 company, but I'm just gonna put 10 just because I don't want to waste my tokens. And then I'm gonna go to company is a startup based in USA. Basically, they do everything for you. You can click on add criteria to add another criteria, and click on this plus button, on this arrow button. And then basically they're querying the entire internet to basically find these companies, which is amazing. And then we're just going to have to wait. So there you go. They found a couple ones. They gave us the reason why. And while this is working, I'm just going to click on add enrichment, and I can essentially just type in full name or like founder, and boom. Identify the name of the founder of the company. I'm going to click on create, and then they're going to go ahead and query everything for me. There you go. So I found the founder, and then I can also add company description. Click generate, provide a brief description of the company. Click create again. Amazing. So company description is here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to include is basically going to be the company name. So I'm going to click on add enrichment, and I want company name. Right? So find the name of the company, create. Just because I don't want to deal with cleaning the company names after that in Make. So there you go. This is the company names. Awesome. So I can just now download my CSV. Click on download CSV, and then let's just name this startups USA hiring for sales. Right? So the next thing is you're going to go to sheets.new. Sheets.new. And it's going to be basically, we're just going to upload our lead list to Google Sheets. Click on import, file, import, and then you're going to go to upload. And basically, you're just going to put in your lead list here, and you're going to click on append, and you're going to click on import data. So now you have all the lead lists that you want, right? Let me just bolden this, and then let me just resize this so you guys can see it clearly. So resize, specify a row height, and okay. Awesome. So I have this right here, and let me just delete the ones that I don't want, which is going to be this one here. Awesome. So I'm just going to delete, And then I have this lead list. So I'm just going to name this startups, USA hiring for sales. There you go. Now, all I have to do is go to make.com, right? Which is our glue. And I'm going to click on this plus button. And then before we do that, let me actually show you how to do this. So I'm going to go to make.com so you can like understand how I went there. So I went to make.com and then I clicked on create new scenario. All right. And then I'm going to click on this plus button right here and I'm going to look for Google Sheets. No, not Google Plus, Google Sheets. So this is the one, and search rows. All I have to do is map my connection. Spreadsheet ID is going to be the name of these sheets. So just copy this, go back, paste this here. Now you have access to it. In terms of sheet name, it's going to be sheet 1 because if you guys noticed here, it's sheet 1 here. So I'm going to go back and then let me go back to make. In terms of limits, I'm just going to put 1 because I want to retrieve 1. Okay, click save, run once. Awesome. So I have the title, I have the company name, etc., etc. All of this is data that I want, also the founder. And then now I'm going to find the email address. I'll click on this plus button right here, and I'm going to use find the email, right? So find the email. So once you sign up to find the email, you're going to basically add a new API key. You're going to give you an API key and click save. So the full name is going to be founder. The website is going to be URL and click save. And all I have to do is click run once. And then I have to remap my connection. Yes, I think, let me see. Yeah, this is the old account. So I'm just going to use this one here. Click save, run once again. And then let's see. So the first one couldn't be found. Let's try the second one. Click save, run once. Okay. Okay, and the second one, we found their email address. Awesome. So we found the guy here. And so now I'm just going to delete this first one. Perfect. And then I'm just going to put here 1. Okay, so click save. Now that I found the email, all I have to do is basically use AI to generate a highly personalized outreach message. So I'm just going to use Claude. Create a prompt, and basically all I have to do is I'm going to go to my 7-figure prompts, and we share this in my community. Basically, we have a prompt for everything. We even have a prompt to generate a prompt, which is crazy. The recent achievements. So copy this, and then I'm just going to paste that in here. But before, the max token is going to be 3090. The model I want to use is Sonnet. Message, click on add message, user, text, and content is going to be text, not image, text. And just paste in your prompt here. Okay, so I'm just going to add in company description. And it's going to be the company description that we have here. And then the company name, which is the company name, and click save. So let's just read through this. But before we actually do this, we need to add a filter here. So the condition, only if the email exists. Click save and run once. Awesome. So congrats on building a dev tool that solves latency issues, proving remote pair programming can feel as natural as in-person collaboration. Wow, that's an amazing personalization. When's the last time you received an email just like this? And then now that I have everything, basically I have the full name, I have the company description, I have the personalized outreach message. I can basically just have my copy ready. So let me just do some copywriting and get back to you guys. Okay, so I've done some copywriting. It took me like 20 minutes. So I'm going to click on this plus button right here. I'm going to show you guys how to generate a dream email. So look for tools, right? And it's going to be set variable. And then just paste in the copy right here. And the copy is going to be in the blueprint as always. And then I'm just going to name this dream email. So there you go, guys. So the first thing I want to do is let me walk you guys through the copy. So saw you're hiring for sales. So I'd like to guess that growth is top of mind. Just asking a question, and I'm just basically introducing my value proposition, which is the following. Instead of adding headcount, what if we could send 17 times more outreach than a full-time SDR? Because this is what we do. Our system scans job boards and hiring signals to identify ideal buyers already in market, then reach them out with one-on-one hyper-personalized outreach that feels human, scales infinitely, and we do it on a performance basis, so no risks, just results. So now I have basically my risk reversal. So feel free to copy this offer. I've used this offer multiple times and I've landed so many deals. Just feel free to do that. You have my blessing. So if that aligns with your growth playbook, let me know. I can send over more information. So I'm just asking them basically if they want more information, not pushing, not of that. So now all I have to do is basically feed in. So hey, I need to have my introduction. So hey, so the name, we don't have the actual first name. We can go to Exa and include first name of the founder, but we can just use a formula for that. So we're just going to split the full name based off a space, right? Just like you guys see me all the time in the channel. And we're going to get the first one. So get, and then the next thing we want is we want to basically add in our congrats line. So congrats line here, and then basically saw you hiring for sales, etc., and click save. And let me walk you guys through how it's going to be at the end. So click run once, and there you go. Dream email. So hey, oh, there's another thing. So hey gets split first name. Why didn't we get the first name, which is weird? That's kind of weird. Hey. So we have the full name. So name Ben. So split contact name based of a space. Yeah? Oh yeah. That was a mistake. So all right. So split. Let me just do it again. So split the name based of a space. And then we're going to get the second one. Yeah. I think now it's going to work. First one, sorry. So first one. And that's pretty much it, I guess. So get split, etc. Let me just try this. So let's try my name. X. Okay, awesome. So now it works. So now basically I can just run once and let me show you guys. So I don't know why we have this issue. Let me try to troubleshoot it. Let's troubleshoot it with you guys. So, okay. So, hey, split first name based off a space. Am I blind? Am I getting blind? I'm going to leave this in the video so you guys can see basically that even me, I make mistakes sometimes. So split the contact name based off a space and then, okay, split on a space and then, okay, gets the first one. I believe now it's going to work. Hopefully. If it's not, I'm just going to pause and troubleshoot it. And it's probably going to be a silly issue. So, hey, Ben. Okay, that worked. So, hey, Ben, congrats on building a dev tool that actually respects latency as a first-class concern. So, hey, Ben, congrats on building a dev tool that actually respects latency as a first-class concern. Most collaboration tools treat it as an afterthought. Wow. So, saw you hiring for sales. So I'd like to guess that growth is top of mind instead of hiring, etc., etc. So let me just fix the formatting here. Click save. And then now all I have to do is basically add everything to my Instantly account, right? So I'm just going to click on this plus button right here and I'm going to look for Instantly. And it's going to be add leads to a campaign. And then once you sign up to Instantly, you're going to go to settings and I'm going to show you guys how to set up your connection. So log in. So once you sign up, log into your account. And basically all you have to do is basically go to settings. Go to settings here and then go to basically, so they keep changing this. Go to integration and then go to API keys. Is basically, you're going to click on create API key, name just API, and then the scope is going to be all. So all. So that means all of the scopes that are here instead of just mapping one manually, just all. And you're going to click on create and they're going to give you basically an API key, or you can just go to the version 1 depreciated and just copy the API key. Right? I'm just showing you both methods. So all you have to do now is go back to make, click on add, and basically paste in your API key. and click save. Now I already have it, so I do not need to do this. So this next thing is we want a campaign ID. So I'm just gonna go to campaign view, and then the name of the campaign is gonna be example. Let's just name this startups, because I'm gonna add these lead lists basically in volume after this video. So startups hiring sales, and I'm just gonna click on continue. Okay, sequences for the subject line, I'm just gonna say first name. How about this? Awesome. And then I'm just going to have my personalization here. So personalization here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have sent from iPhone. And the idea of sent from my iPhone is just shows that basically, let's say a prospect is going to read through their email. They're going to see sent from my iPhone. They're going to see, whoa, this guy actually like took its time, sweet ass time, and just wrote this on their iPhone to send me this highly personalized outreach. So they're more likely to respond. It's kind of like adds like 3 to 4% of your reply rates, which is awesome. You can use this in your own sales systems or your own, client's sales systems. It doesn't really matter. So now in terms of campaign ID, we're just going to click on refresh, and now we can have access to that campaign ID we just basically created. The leads email is going to be the leads email that we found, and the first name is going to be the same name. Hopefully we don't make any mistakes now. So split, split first name based off a space, and then get one here, and then copy, paste. And then now since we are taking the second one, is going to be the second one here. The company name is basically the company name here, and the personalization is basically just the dream email. Awesome, and click save. Great, auto align this and run once. And now we're generating every single thing. We're adding everything to our Instantly account. Okay, so if I go back to my Instantly account, click preview, you guys will see, Ben, how about this? Hey, Ben, congrats on building a dev tool that actually respects latency, etc., etc. So there you go, guys. Now let's just try this and 2 records, or let's just try 5 records, or let's just leave this empty and click save and run once. So only if the email exists, etc. So there you go, guys. Now if I go back, everything is getting added. And if I go to preview, I'm going to see, hey, Paul, congrats on hitting enterprise scale. Proving AI can enhance rather than replace human marketing creativity is a powerful statement. Saw you hiring for sales. So there you go, guys. Now let me walk you guys through basically how the prospect is going to find that email. So let me just send this to my email here. And then I'm going to go and click on send test email. And then let me show you how the email is going to be in my phone. So there you go. I just received the email. And there you go. Now let me walk you through it basically in my Gmail account. And that's not the email. That's not the one that I want. So this is the one. And there you go. Look at the structure. So I encourage you guys always, basically, whenever you are, sending these emails like this, always make sure it's structured. So there you go. So this is what I mean by a good email. Okay, guys, so now how do we actually sell this system? Well, since we are using Exa AI to find leads and AI personalization for outreach, then realistically, you're not going to be building a full-blown system because as you guys noticed, it's only a 4-step module, which is extremely powerful. You're going to be selling a highly optimized lead delivery service, right? So that means the pricing structure is going to shift a little bit. So you're not building a complex automation stack. The client is still going to need to cover the platform costs, such as Exa, email signing tool, which is Instantly, and etc. You're also going to be providing a direct, high-value shortcuts to leads, not an entire outbound system, right? So your position is going to be something like this. So you have to understand that this is infinitely scalable because you can use this to get clients, one, and you can sell them the exact system you're using, right? So this creates a self-feeding loop where every successful outreach, let's say you book a meeting and you close them, there's a potential client who buys the system, right? So the position is going to be like this. So the wrong one is I'll build you a lead gen system because now they expect the software, dashboards, etc. So you're going to say, instead of selling this as a tool, which would make people ask who's covering the costs, you sell it as a shortcut to revenue. For example, I'll deliver ultra targeted leads with AI level personalization that converts 10 times better than hiring SDR. It's an example. So you might be wondering who pays for the platforms. So it depends on how you structure the offer, right? So if you're just delivering leads, the client pays for their own tools for Exa, Instantly, etc. And if you're running outreach, you bundle tool costs into the pricing, right? So the TLDR, this can easily be $3,000 to $7,000 retainer if positions right. So this is huge, extremely high ROI. So how you can actually sell this? So the first thing is you're going to use it to get clients for yourself. So you're going to look, you're going to build a campaign just the way just like the same way that I show you guys in this channel, and then you're gonna run the exact system for your own outbound. You're gonna build your offer, etc., scrape leads using Exa, and then you're gonna use the same formula that I showed you in this video, and then you're gonna sell it to the clients on the same system. So you're gonna book the call and you're gonna sell them the same system, and then you're gonna charge either 3K or 7K per month for your AI powered outreach, and you can charge them $5,000 to $10,000 if they want the system built for them. Okay, so hopefully you found some value in this video. I'm gonna leave the free blueprint and description like always, so make sure to download it, repurpose it, do whatever the hell you want. You have my blessing like always. So thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to check out Sales Systems Mastery if you want to get your first client in a few weeks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.